And this is the fight that is starting right now. And guys, set your seatbelts, make your popcorn in front of you, have something to drink, and enjoy this festival of killing each other in the good way. Final of the Tournament of the Houses is before us. Nefarious Knights versus Dutch Normandy. Dutch Normandy is ruled by the Sachet. He is bringing Wolfman, Atermir, Oleg, and Sir Kechvos into the battlefield. I almost wanted to say it in Polish, I don't know why. And from the other side we have Nefarious Knights. Their general is Dinar, and he is bringing Seed, Bugs, TWSS and Beast Nero, the Beast Nero, into the battlefield, and we will see who will be better in this fight. They met before in the winners bracket, and the Nefarious Knights were able to beat Dutch Normandy, and this is the revenge. The Dutch Normandy break through the loser bracket and they are in the final again. Those two teams are meeting, and let's see who will be able to win this. Very important to notice, before we can speak something, there is a PvP battle, and Diran killing Sachet as the Diran did hold this tournament. This guy is absolute legend, and this guy is solo carrying Nefarious Knights over the whole game, and we can see the all-out charge, because without the general those units are just charging mindlessly, and they are going into these sharpshooters smartly. Sharpshooters are creating a shield wall, but still some of them were chipped away. And right now the battle is turning into the Nefarious Knights' favor. What is very important to notice also, that every red kill will go into the Nefarious Knight, and every green kill will go into the Dutch Normandy side. We can see those vanguards are killing themselves into those units. They are absolutely getting destroyed, and without any support they will just be cleaned up easily. Now, how the rest of the Dutch Normandy generals, captains I should say, will do in this battle. Very hard to say, because remember the rules, there is only one general per side, which means only one player per side can have a horse. Rest of the captains are moving without the horses on the feet. And this is a big problem, because a lot of them are absolutely crushed. Oleg hiding behind the tree, trying to find some sneaky angle, and we can see some Vladian vanguards from the Dutch Normandy side that still didn't die, but they will die in any second. Two of them are still alive, three of them, now two of them, and one without the horse, so he will be dead now. And how the Nefarious Knights wanna finish this battle, we can see some movement in the front line. We can see the vanguards protecting themselves with a shield. Left flank is called up. Vladian sharpshooters are trying to get some kills from the distance, and they are doing so greatly. From the other side we can see the Vladian sharpshooters also ready from the Dutch Normandy side, and they are trying to snipe approaching army. In the backline, Vladian Volgers are also moving here. Obviously all of those units are from the Vladia, because those are the rules that they need to choose and bring with them the Vladian only troops. Sergeants here trying to front lane the battle, but those sharpshooters are getting absolutely massacred. This is basically like a point blank shooting right now from the both sides and the red side. So the Nefarious Knights are winning this battle right now. Now the Vladian sergeants are moving in front of those crossbowmen to cover the losses, but more and more red kills are moving towards the enemy. And now we can see the sharpshooters need to fight in melee, but the shock infantry is closing them up, also with a charge of the Vladia heavy cavalry, the vanguards doing the work, and also those vultures doing the work. Left flank is absolutely lost by the Dutch Normandy, and they need to fight on the right flank, and they are doing so, trying to trade the kills. And I think actually Dutch Normandy may have ability to win the right flank. But what is life, what is love, I should say, when you can see the left flank of Dutch Normandy is getting overwhelmed by the shock infantry. They are smorking those units up quite fast, and they are also supported by the charge of the Vladian sharpshooters that are shooting those units from afar. And we can see the banner of the D and the banner of the Dutch Normandy are getting absolutely destroyed. Diran crashed from the game, so we need to wait for him to load, but I think this is either way a one-sided fight, so we're gonna see some waiting right now because Diran is off the game. Both sides will wait, obviously. Okay, never mind, they are ready, he is back, and we can fight. This is a tremendous victory. 250 people against 139 from the DN side. The DN need to have a miracle right now to win this battle, and I do not see one. Diran is such a chad here in this tournament. He's absolutely destroying everyone. I will just click on him and just watch him. This is all I will do. I mean, this guy is freaking carrying the NK from whole tournaments. Every round I see him, he is killing the general in his first or second round around the forces. Now he's trying to, and he snipes Oleg. Look at this freaking insane, man. This is like an insanity. What the freak is this guy doing, man? He is like an absolute monster of the game. Like, did you see him? I didn't even see which Oleg was. He was like in the middle of the million troops that he has there, and he still gets sniped. By the way, Oleg was commanding the sharpshooters, so his sharpshooters will now slowly but surely go forward and shoot, but will close the distance, which means that they will die eventually. Now the cavalry is getting a little bit close. Cavalry by the Vladian cavalry, commanded by the who actually? By the Diran is himself, is ready to go and is ready to charge. This is absolutely crazy. How good is this guy, man? And we can see him here behind the lines, and we can see this sharpshooters put into the loose position, into the loose formation, and those sharpshooters are absolutely getting destroyed. Shock infantry behind, just waiting for support to support the crossbowmen, and they are doing so. We can see some charges from the vanguards of the DN, but they are getting absolutely destroyed, and we will see shock infantry against the sergeants. Who will win this battle? I think sergeant has no chances, because look at the amount of those shock infantry. They are absolutely smorking those sergeants down. A lot of red kills, which means that the nefarious knights are gaining more and more advantages and more kills. The center part of the DN, Dutch Normandy side, is still holding on, but for how long they will be able to repel the attacks? More and more shock infantry getting more and more kills, and this look as a complete disaster. A second group of the shock infantry, the Volgers from both sides, just sandwich this middle formation of the Dutch Normandy army, and this is a complete disaster, and this is a complete destruction. This is the last vanguard on the map, and when he will be down, the last round will be called off. He is down, he is dead, someone is alive somewhere off the edge of the map, but there is no way that Dutch Normandy can win this battle. They will still spawn with 21 people, but their opponents has 10 times the number. They have 280 forces, which is 208 forces, which is absolutely crazy. And Dutch Normandy knows, those guys knows that the nefarious knights are coming for them. They know they have no ability to do anything. They are trying to put something like a battle formation, but with the few people, this is looking just grotesque. Absolute massacre. Look at this force. Look what is coming to them. Imagine being this guy here, and you see this. Death. This is a death situation. I mean, imagine, yeah? Okay, this one is that you are this lonely guy, man. And what can you do? Just what can you do? Yeah, I mean this can you do? And GG, well played. Nefarious Knights wins the final and wins the big prize. The initial prize was 1 million dinars for the first place, and second place was 750k dinars, and the third place was half the million. Nefarious Knights wins the tournament. Dutch Normandy 1, second place Dutch Normandy 2, third place. Thank you very much, guys. This was great. GG, well played.